I bought this 30-year-old collection of revised and 4th edition cards, and I want to open them today to see if we get our money back. So let's go ahead, let's get this packaging off, and see what we get. Okay, so I did see this in the posting, but I wasn't 100% sure what it was. So it looks kind of like a old school deck box. Uh, yeah, on the back it says that it contains two different 60 card decks, uh, a rule book, and yeah, pretty cool. So the price here was $20 for it back when it came out in 1994. So yeah, pretty cool. So I don't think that the decks in here are the original decks. From what I saw is the guy had changed out some cards. I was able to make out some cards in the set, but other ones he didn't really make clear. But I did pick out a ton of revised, some 4th edition, and I believe some antiquities as well. And I did see a couple of Urza's Towers, which I know are $20 cards. So I paid about $100 for this in total. So even just with two or three of those towers, I'm already kind of halfway to making my money back on this. So I know it's going to be a good deal. So yeah, let's open it up. Let's see what we get. And as we go through these cards, I will be keeping a running tally just to see how much money we make or we lose by the end. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got oh, it just talks about your life counters. So that's kind of cool, something old to see. And then also a rule book that looks like it's in really good condition. Yeah, a little bit of stains in the back, but that's awesome just in of itself. Um, no idea if these are worth anything or what they go for, um, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna flip through this myself later when I'm finished going through the cards. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get through these cards. I know some of these cards also were in Japanese, but the guy said only a few were in Japanese from this set. So yeah, like I said, the goal is to make at least $100 back, but I think we'll get there pretty easily. Because I noticed that some of these cards are worth quite a bit of money on their own. See how many? Oh, we have an entire stack of Japanese here. No, not quite a first stack. Oh, and right in the sorry, right in the top of this, I can see a Nightmare, which I believe is worth a couple of dollars. So that's a good card to see. What is that? 4th edition? Yeah, so we have a 4th edition Nightmare here. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's start going through these, and yeah, hopefully you find something nice in here. So we've got our Nightmare card. We got another Nightmare. It's really good to see. We have Urza's Power Plant. Ooh, I believe that's also a good card as well. May have hit the jackpot with this. Hypnotic Spectre, also another great card. Power Surge. Not 100% sure about that one, so we'll throw it off to the side. We've got another Power Surge. Lure. Life Force. Mind Twist. I believe that might be worth more than $1. Another Hypnotic Spectre. We have Nether Shadow. Water Elemental. Gloom. Abomination. That's a really cool looking card. So this is kind of fun. Ooh, is that in that looks like it's in French as well too. I didn't actually look at the ones. Okay, so this is the first French card. So we've got a French Abomination. Let me put that in a separate pile over here so I can keep track of those later. Okay, here we go. Another regular Abomination in English. We have Janoon Ifrit. Another one of those. Third one of those. Sanguine Vampire. Another really, really cool card. I do like these old school cards a lot. I'll go ahead and put that in my good pile. I think this might be worth $1. I'll check all these cards out, even the ones I'm putting in their piles, just in case I miss something. We have a Wall of Swords, another Wall of Swords, Osai Vultures, three of those, or four. Okay, we have Elder Landworm. Trample cannot attack until assigned as a blocker. So I have no idea if that's worth anything or not. Doesn't look super great, but you never know. I don't have a whole lot of these older cards. This is kind of fun for me too to go through these. What is that? Is that a Arabian card? Abu Jatar. It's pretty cool. Never seen that one before. We've got Evaporate, Green Ward, White Ward, another White Ward, a White Ward in Spanish, it seems. Conversion, Conversion, and Alibaba, tap target wall. Second Alibaba. Third Alibaba. Urza's Mine. Ooh, so this is a very good card. I'm not exactly sure how much this is worth, but I believe this goes for at least $10, maybe even 20. Hey guys, it's me from the future here, and I may have made a pretty big boo-boo during my video. So, if you look at the cards, you'll see that Antiquities has a black border while Chronicles has a white border. You can also see that the set symbols are in slightly different locations, as well as a copyright on the bottom. So, the next upcoming cards are not worth nearly as much as I thought they'd be. So, you can ignore what I say and just look at the prices on top to figure out what they're worth. There we go. I knew I saw those in the posting. So, these Urza's Towers are worth quite a bit. I believe like 20 to 25 a piece, depending on what kind of art style they have. So we've got another Urza. We've got another Urza's power plant, which is awesome. And cool. So I believe there's at least one more through another stack. So I believe in total there'll probably be, I don't know, maybe 2 to 250 cards in here. A lot of these are going to just be swamps and things like that. But even these old land cards are still worth a bit of money because they're very usable and they're very cool looking too. Like I really like this old school island. So we've got an island here, and that looks like it's revision. Sorry, revised. So third edition. So we got third edition island. Let's find a spot over here for this. Okay, we've got circle protection, red, healing salve, Banalish hero. I've always thought that looks like she's got a really giant arm. I have no idea why, but every time I see this card for the longest time, I thought she just had one huge arm and one tiny arm. Circle of Protection Black. We have Death Ward. Not sure if it's worth anything or not. I don't believe it is. We have Wanderlust. I think that's worth more than $1. Life Force. We've got Swamp. Wrath of God in 4th edition, so that's got some value to it. Second Wrath of God. Nice to see. We have a Counterspell. Second Counterspell. Krovicon Vampire. I don't know this card. See, at the end of your turn, in which you increase your damage to Krovicon Vampire. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and put that off to the side, and we'll keep it for later. We've got a Cursed Land. Pure Lace. Reverse Damage. Another Wall of Swords. Air Elemental. Thicket Basilisk. We have an Earth Elemental. The dude, I think he's supposed to be a rock, but he just looks like he's really fat. It's kind of funny. Second Earth Elemental. We've got our Fire Elemental. Another Fire Elemental. We've got Channel. I'm not sure if that's worth anything. Not. Let me put it with my other cards. We might take it out later. Another Abomination. Simulacrum or Simulacrum. I'm probably mispronouncing that really badly. We have a Balgraith. I'm also not sure about this card either. Let me put it here. I might take it out later. And another Spanish card. Okay, we've got a Mind Twist. I know that one's worth a few dollars. Lay Druid. Wall of Brambles. Wall of Ice. Don't think any of these walls are worth anything. Thicket Basilisk. Lure. Wall of Stone. Orcish Artillery. Hurricane. Looks like my place where I live right now. So we've had some really bad storms, so this kind of reminds me of what I was dealing with last night when I was trying to sleep. Verdun Enchantress. I'm sorry. That did not want to come out. We got 2 of those. We have Elden Riders. Another Elden Riders. An Uncle Istvan. 2 of those. Orcish Oriflame. Burrowing. I think this card looks so stupid but so cool at the same time. I don't think it's worth anything, but I'm going to keep it my other cards because I'm probably still going to sleeve that. And I don't know what to do with it yet, but I'll do something with it. We got a Green Ward. Second Green Ward. We've got a Castle. Feedback. 2 of those. We've got a Life Tap. Second life tap. Relic Bind. When target artifact opponent controls becomes tapped, you may give 1 life or have Relic Bind deal 1 damage to the player. I'm not sure about that one. I'll go ahead and put it over here. Like I said, I don't have too many of these older cards, so it's kind of fun for me to go through them, but I'm also not sure the value on a lot of these. Mind Bomb. Animate Artifact. Steel Artifact. Another Steel Artifact. We have a Wall of Air. Second Wall of Air. Another Steel Artifact. And Thought Lace. Change the color of target spell or target permanent to blue. Yeah, I'm not sure about some of these cards, so we'll have to go back to those later. Okay, so we've got Swamp, always useful. Shatterstorm. Kirdape. A Tog. I think this guy looks really cool as well, too. Is that? Yeah, 3rd edition. So this is revised as well. Uthden Troll. Orcus Artillery. We have our island. Another pretty island. We've got Plains. Siren's Call. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure the price of that one, but the artwork is really nice in that card. I really like the background. Phantom Monster. We have a mountain. Another mountain. I think we have a few of our forests and mountains here. I did see that he had a big stack of these when I was watching his video when he was going through these cards. So a bunch of forests and mountains. We have Channel. Not sure. I'll put that one here for now. Wall of Ice. Earthbind. Everyone's favorite card. How you doing, girl? We have Water Elemental. Here. Wall of Water. Oh, Wrath of God. This is 3rd edition too, so that's going to be really good. So Wrath of God is revised. I believe that card's worth something around $10. Blue Elemental Blast. We've got a Dark Ritual. Giant Growth. Llanowar Elves. So this card, every time I think about it, I think it's like the quintessential Magic card. I'm not sure if it's something I saw as a kid, but like every time I see this card, it just brings me back to like old school nostalgia Magic. And I believe it's also a little bit value, but yeah, I just don't know. There's something about the way it looks just always brings me back to like this old school feeling of Magic. So we got a Lightning Bolt. We got another Swamp. Holy Strength. Mesa Pegasus. Circle of Protection Green. Flight. Power Leak. Creature Bond. I thought she was pregnant the first time I saw this, but I think she's just kind of leaning back funny. Spellbest. Psychic Venom. Sea Serpent. Unsummon. We have Jump. Phantasmal Terrain. Scathe Zombies. Urg Raiders. Frozen Shade. Drain Life. I'm not sure if that one has any value or not. We'll throw it here. Weakness. Terror. Paralyze. Pestilence. We have our Stream of Life. Put it up here. Not sure about that one. Giant Spider. This thing is so big too. This is another one of those cards that I always think of like quintessential old school Magic the Gathering. We've got our Wall of Brambles. We have Grizzly Bears. Ironroot Treefolk. Crawlworm. We have a Wild Growth. Tranquility. Fog. We've got another Swamp. We've got 2 Swamps. Fire Breathing. Disintegrate. Red Elemental Blast. I believe that one has a little bit of value to it. It's a little bit useful. Stone Rain. Holy Armor. And the color coding on this guy's armor is just ridiculous. I always thought he looked stupid just the way he pops out. Okay, we have a Samite Healer. Circle of Protection White. Red Ward. Crumble. Second Crumble. Storm Seeker, Wall of Fire, Stone Giant, and Sanguine Vampire. Okay, perfect. So we're about 3/4 of the way through. So far, pretty good cards. I think we had most of our hits in the beginning, so hopefully we can at least get another hit or two before the end of this pack of cards. Okay, so for our last set in the pack, we have Dwarven Warriors, Hurloon Minotaur, Grey Ogre. I thought that said Gay Ogre the first time I read it. Prodigal Sorcerer, Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. We've got another plains, a whole bunch of plains, a whole bunch of mountains. Uh oh. Okay. Again, even if the rest of these were just plains and mountains, I'd be okay. But I'd like to find something else cool in here before we finish it up for the day. Okay, we've got a Segovian Leviathan. I don't know anything about this card actually. Okay, I'll go ahead and put it off the side, but I'll go back through that later. Abyssal Spectre. We've got another Steel Artifact, Green Ward, Sea Sprite, Web, Lure, Enhancer. Enhancer. Oh, okay, it's another Spanish card. Air Elemental, Time Elemental. Ooh, is it German card? So if we're getting a bit of everything. I think we've got one French, one German, a couple Spanish, and then a bunch of Japanese as well too. We've got Pyrotechnics. It's always fun kind of seeing what you come across. How this guy ended up with all these different cars in the same pack. Another one of those. We've got 3 Pyrotechnics. We've got a Tunnel, Dragon Whelp, and look how cute he is. I guess it makes sense that dragons come from eggs. Of course they do. I don't know what I'm thinking. I just completely forgot about like all of Dragon Lore for a second. Flash Fires, Burrowing. That was the name of the card. Yeah, I really like this card. Backfire. Second Backfire. Control Magic. Second Control Magic. Swords to Plowshares. Feature controller gains life equal to its power. That sounds actually really good. I'm not sure if it's actually worth anything, but it sounds like it's nice. So I'll go ahead and put it in my good pile. Okay, we have Animate Wall with the angry face on him. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I do like this card a lot, so I'll put it up here. Spirit Link, Black Ward, Blue Ward, another Blue Ward, third Blue Ward, Wanderlust, Untamed Wilds. Not sure if that one's good or not. I think it doesn't sound like it's too great, so I'll put it over there, but I'll price check it later. We've got Time Elemental, Ghost Ship, a second Ghost Ship, Tsunami, Lure, Thicket Basilisk, I can't remember the guy's name, but another German card? What is that, Wall of Stone? Oh, no, not Wall of Stone, not sure. But another German card, Death Grip. Counter target, green spell, play this ability as an interrupt. Could be a useful card. Will-O-the-Wisp, another Tsunami, third Tsunami, Still Energy, Desert Twister, and finally a Lure, and a Simulacrum. Okay, cool. So, guys, just to give a little recap, once we calculated in our totals from the Japanese cards, we came up with a total of 28.63 for our profit today. I wasn't exactly sure how to price the foreign cards, so I used the 4th edition as my estimate. If you have a better way of pricing these, please let me know in the comments, because that would be greatly appreciated. Overall, I'm a bit disappointed with this buy. While we didn't really make a lot of money or lose a lot of money, I still thought we're gonna have a lot more value in this pack. A lot of the cards that I thought were going to be revised ended up being 4th edition, uh, as well as my mistake with the antiquities. That said, it was really cool opening something this old, and I'm really looking forward to do something like this in the future again. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.